Hello, this is Christian. Welcome to another Angular video. In this video, I'm going to follow from the previous video where we did the ngIf, and now we'll do the ngSwitch, which can also be accomplished with the ngIf. But let's just say that you want to show these three or multiple structures here, and based on a certain value. So the switch, as you can see, let's see in the book. If it has that in here or not. I think it should have. Yeah, the switch here is just like the switch statement of your regular script. It's gonna separate in a separate part, but you have the ngSwitch wrapped inside its square brackets. Okay, equals again the condition here, whatever that is. Either be a true or false, or it could be any value like a character, a number, or something like that. And then you have the ngSwitch when here. Now, this is based on Angular 2, so it's a little bit dated. It's no longer a switch with when anymore. It's the ngSwitch case. Okay, so it just makes more sense that way because your usual language is like switch and then case 1, case 2, and so on. And then you can have multiple switch case in here. Again, make sure it should be case. Then the last one here is the default, is the catch-all. When none of the above are true, then it will grab the default. Again, the default here, there's no, you don't have to test anything at all. It's just switch default. Okay, so let's give it a try. So here again, I'm showing here I'm gonna remove the moon and the Angular and the Earth and stuff, right? So I had three of them. I'm going to rewrite this whole thing here. Let's remove this as well. I'll remove all these Angular templates. Okay, and we'll add I deleted one, but let's add the other one back on. So we have the Earth, the Moon, and I'll call it Mars this time. Okay, so we have three of them. Let's just say we want to show only one of those when something is true. Okay, so if I save it, you see all of them over there. We only want to show one. And I will wrap this with a div. Okay, so I'll wrap that with a div down here. And then we're going to display only this based on the switch. Okay, so, all right. And I'm going to put a value in here. So, well, we'll just do here. So the ngSwitch, and that is going to be equal to a certain value. Let's just say 1, for example, right? That is the value 1. Well, we don't know what that is, for example. You can catch it down here. So render this h1 if the ngSwitch is equal to 1. And when you do the switch case, you need to use the star ngSwitch case. Okay? And then equals the value, which is 1. If that is 1, then renders the Earth. And I'm just gonna copy this to the other two elements here. This is 2 and this is 3, for example. So if none of those match, then now it will be displayed. In this case, it matches the first one. Okay? And it displays Earth. If I put here 2, then of course that's going to display Moon. Okay? And then the last case here is you have the default. I put here the last one. It'll be just default, no equals something, right? Just default. Then it's going to display Angular. Okay, so save that. And if I put like 12, you see that it's not found, and it displays Angular. So pretty basic, very simple to do. Looks just like your usual JavaScript or Java switch case statements. Okay. You can also get this from a variable. I didn't put that here, but of course you could put that down here in your code. If you were to get a number or a value from something down here, it could show like data is equal to some number, right? 1. And up here I'll put the data here. Okay, so again that's 1. I put 2 here 3 should be Mars. Okay, so you actually bind this data to this data down here. Okay, you can also combine, switch with your if ngIf in here as well. Like in here, if it's 1, then inside here you can also say nest your if content in here as well. But this is the basic switch case. It's a directive in Angular, and I'll stop here. If any questions, please let me know.